want to share with y'all a project Alan's working on. When the boys were young, Travis always had a Ford truck around and a motor or two, and they were always working on these old Ford trucks. They spent a lot of time working on rebuilding engines. I think these old Fords kept our boys busy, and it kept them out of trouble. Gave them something to do.
And it will do a burnout. I just don't want to. Gas is too high.
So let's go see what he's up to.
We gotta get them freeze plugs shining. Oh, there they are, Daddy.
Hey y'all, and welcome back. Today I'm out here in Alan's shop. He's going to show us today what he's been working on with this Ford engine. When they were little, they always worked on the Ford trucks, and he's still doing it today. Once you're a Ford dude, you never go back. So he's going to show y'all today what he's doing to this motor. And I might try it a little bit and see if I can do it. But today, he's going to show us right here and get started. So, Alan, what you going to do?
Be checking the torque on the heads. Got the head bolts mostly installed, but they need to be double checked. I'm going to be checking the torque on the head bolts. I've already got them installed, but they need to be torqued to make sure everything's done right. This is a torque wrench. You set your torque for what you want it to be, depending on the rating of the bolt and what you're trying to do with it. This being a head, they've got to be torqued down pretty heavy. So these are going to 72 foot-pounds. And you do have to do it in sequence. So you start in the middle and make a circle. So we start with the middle one, go to here, and then you're making a circle. All the way around.
Working your way around.
Working your way all the way around. Once you hear that click, that means it's good. Just keep working all the way around. I think we need to get Mama Lynn in here, see if she can't hit 72 foot-pounds on the torque wrench.
I don't know if I can do that.
Alright, one more. Your turn. Your left hand. Hold it just like you're doing right there. Perfect. You don't want to turn this because it turns to adjust the torque.
Now which way do I go? Toward me?
Pulling your right arm towards you and just steady yourself with this hand.
I can't pull that.
Yes, you can. Come on, a little bit more. Just close.
Is it on there?
Yeah. A little bit.
Oh.
Here's your click. Give her one more. There you go. You're good. Torque to spec.
Haley worked on it a while back.
And they helped me put the rings on all the pistons.
Yep, change the piston rings.
Oh. It's
Almost
almost
sliced-
ready to go.
Almost sliced my finger off only like 3 or 4 times. Now we gotta do the other side. Haley, your turn.
Okay, now Haley's gonna take her turn and see if she can tighten up one to 72 pounds, right, Alan?
72 foot-pounds.
Foot pounds.
Go back 1 foot, there you
It ain't easy, Haley.
It's not.
Oh,
go. Give it one more. Okay. I'll come out of this one. Feel how the wrench wants to kind of twist on you. There you go.
Take the whole engine.
Once it clicks,
Yeah.
don't keep pulling.
Okay.
Let it loose and just get it click one more time. One more. Perfect. There you go. Making a circle. Look at that ring. Where'd you get that ring from?
Some guy gave it to me.
I think there's about 25,000 people looking at it. You need to subscribe so we can make it to 30.
that's right.
Yep. You're done. You already did that one, didn't you? Double check. This will be on the safe side. One more. Click, click.
And once you get it done and you get it running, I need to see a video of that. I want a video whenever you get it where to
Do
crank
it.
up.
Big turbo. Small turbo. We'll see.
Yep. Well, I need
Depends
a
on-
video of it.
Depends on what I can get permission to do, so we'll see how that goes.
Now, what are all these parts right here?
This is our crankshaft and all of our pistons.
That goes to that motor over there?
Yep, goes to the big block. And if you look on the end of each cap, all the dots represent the number of which cylinder that piston goes to.
Oh.
It's been mated to that cylinder.
That way you know how to put it back together?
But I still try to set them out oriented with where they go.
That thing's pretty, whatever it is.
Machine shop, polished the crank, checked that it was round, made sure everything was true. Didn't have to undersize anything. It's all stock, all standard bore stuff.
Is this all Ford stuff?
Well, yeah, obviously.
I just asked him.
We don't do anything with Mopar around here. The only reason I have this sign is because it belongs to some goober at work.
Oh. So, you're a Ford dude.
Ford
Once
man.
you're a Ford dude, you don't ever go back.
That's right. This is my small block that I'm building. It's a 302 board 60 over. Just got done putting the heads on, ARP head bolts. Put all new bearings, all new rings. Pistons are factory Ford pistons. Or no, they're not, excuse me. They are 60 over pistons that are flat tops for higher compression. All new rings, freeze plugs, all new freeze plugs.
That's got like fresh oil. Is that what you're talking about? You done to it?
I used the oil to install the bearings just to make sure it's all lubricated before it's fired for the first time.
Oh.
Got to get my camshaft in. Got it on order. Timing cover, water pump, ignition, intake, and it's ready to fire.
It's pretty.
Small block board. Fix it with zip ties and duct tape. Make it home. All new cam bearings in that one too. You can probably see the cam bearings are all shining. Go back through there. I don't know if you can see the cam bearings.
Oh yeah, I see the silver round things.
Yep.
This is a Ford motor too, right?
Yeah. All Ford.
Ford all the way.
Mm-hmm. These are the new ARP head bolts. And before you know it, this is the 4-barrel intake that's going to go with the 302. And once she's installed, it'll be something close to that.
Well, it all looks good. You've done a lot of work on it. You can
Bunch of work.
tell. A lot of work. What is this one?
This is a 460 big block, bored 30 over.
Oh.
Fresh out of the machine shop, they bored it. They cleaned the block, they put freeze plugs in.
Oh, that's pretty. Now, what you got to do to that one?
Crank pistons. Pretty much a full rebuild. Cam bearings are already in it. Cam bearings are right there. See all those little bearings right there?
Wait a minute.
Yep, that's the cam bearing.
And they put them in there for you?
Yep.
Or did you do that?
I did those with Papa's tool.
Oh, you can see down through there. Whew. You can tell you just drove this thing.
Drive it every day.
Drives this old Ford every day, back and forth to work. And it runs like a charm.
We just recently did a bunch of engine work to it. We did cam, I did cam lifters, valve springs. We put a 4-barrel intake on it, and then a 4-barrel Holley sniper setup to support the intake, or for the intake to support that Holley. And ever since it went fuel injection away from carburetors, it's been fantastic.
Well, at least it's working good for you.
I would drive it just about anywhere. Air conditioner works.
You don't see many of that in an old car with Airworks
Yep.
or old trucks.
We converted it from R12 to 134 whenever we first got it, almost 15 years ago.
Yep.
Whenever I first started driving, we transferred it over to 134 Freon. And it's had groundhogs and all kind of stuff in the air conditioning system, but still works for some reason.
I remember that, the day that groundhog got in it.
Yep. Just did a new bed liner recently. Spray in bed liner. When it's clean, it looks really nice. And it will do a burnout. I just don't want to. Gas is too high.
I tried to get you to do one in that.
Gas is too high.
Well, how much gas is it going to cost to do a burnout?
About $100.
Oh, it will not.
You got $100?
It wouldn't cost that much. Well, look. There's Paul. Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Hey, Paul.
He had to make his introduction. Thanks for watching, and if y'all like old Fords and working on Ford motors, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe.